All right, Jeff Zimmerman here with Charles Conwell, one of the fastest rising stars in all of boxing, light middleweight. Got a big fight on the Golden Boy card in Ontario, California at the Toyota Arena, December 14th against Gerardo Vergara. It's on the undercard of Alexis Rocha and Rocha-Curiel. How you doing, Charles?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling good, so I'm excited.
Yeah, man, as I was telling you before we got started, I'm pretty blessed, man. I got to interview a former Olympian and Roy Jones yesterday. I got another one
Mhm.
right here
Yeah.
in you, so I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, no problem, no problem.
So I got to ask you though, man, before we get into your fight and everything going on, what's up with the water in Cleveland with all these Olympians? Renell Williams, Tiger Williams, Terrell Gachet, then you had Morrell. Uh, what are you guys doing out there?
I don't know, man. Maybe it's that Lake Erie water. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know. It's just we bred different. I guess we bred to be Olympians.
Yeah, yeah. When I was kind of doing some checking on you, and then all this stuff started popping up, I was like, it didn't even dawn on me, man. But pretty cool stuff. So, man, you've been around, 2016 Olympian,
Mhm.
27 years old now, 20-0, 15 knockouts.
Mhm.
Still kind of an unknown quantity, though, outside of the real boxing fans, outside of,
Right.
that arena. Just talk a little bit about your story, getting into boxing and just kind of, your journey a little bit.
Like you said, man, I've been boxing for a while now. Like you said, 2016 Olympian. Uh, I turned professional in 2017. Had my first pro fight in 2017, and just been grinding ever since. Just working my way up the ranks. I think why I haven't been in the media eye is just I never really had a solid platform to push me until now, and I had a couple layoffs on and off a couple of times. So I think that got me out the media's eye for a while, but now I'm back and I'm better, so it's okay. We building momentum, we building this thing back, and now I'm feeling good, so I'm excited.
Yeah, yeah. I mentioned Golden Boy, and we'll get into what's going on there. And talking about setbacks, no, and I'm sure this is a tough topic for you, but no bigger setback than seeing a fellow fighter, die in
Right.
the ring or after a fight. And Patrick Day, well liked,
Mhm.
well known, and you had that happen to you. Can you just take us back a little bit on that situation and you know how you've come from there?
I really don't like to get too much into it, but man, like you said, it was just been a rough situation for me. It was a lot of mental things that was going on with me, but now I fought through it. I bit down. I got clarity with myself. I got clarity with everyone around me. I got a clear conscience about it, and I'm feeling good. I'm excited. And I just want to put out there to every fighter that boxing is a serious sport, and you don't play boxing, you can't play boxing. This is the most dangerous sport in the world. People lose their lives in this sport, and to take this sport lightly is to you just actually get hurt. So if I advise everybody to take this sport seriously, I'll take it as serious as possible. So I advise everybody else to take it serious, and man, just protect yourself at all times for sure.
Yeah, and you became to your point, you became a mental health advocate,
Yes.
helping with the underserved community,
Mhm.
gyms and stuff like that. Can you at least speak to that part of it? What you're
Oh
deeply
yeah, for
focused on?
sure. Like you said, I just opened up a boxing gym this year, back in Cleveland, back in my city. So I'm excited about that. We teamed up with a mental health agency to help provide mental health uh preventative measures and just counseling and things like that, just to help the community because mental health does not just only come from sports, but it can come from just daily life and just your background, how you come up, where you live. So just for me to get that outlet in the sport I love, just bringing them both together was just an amazing thing, and it's something I'm really proud of, and I can't wait to see it grow.
Yeah, man, kudos to you for doing that. I mean, that's giving back already at such a young age. So that's awesome.
Thank
Taking a negative and turning it into a positive.
you. Yes,
Um,
thank you.
let's talk about you, man, as a fighter, 20-0, 15 knockouts. people like knockouts. I think a lot of folks were hoping to see that last week in Dallas with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul with
Hmm.
Iron Mike, hoping he had one more uppercut or left hook in him. But talk about you and your style and what you bring to the table, because every time I see you fight, it's just you can't miss TV.
Man, I would really consider myself like an aggressive counterpuncher. I try to, I know how to do everything in the ring, but I love to bring the action. I love to press guys. I love to, I love to fight. So, but the better the fighter, the more you'll see out of me. The higher I get up there, the more of my IQ, the more of all my skills you can see. I can box, I can bang, I can do it all. Just what I need to bring. And if I feel like a guy doesn't belong in there with me, I'm gonna try to get him out of there. So.
Yeah, has there been any frustration? Just usually Olympian, in the old days, it was like it's your meal ticket to a big pro career and so
Mhm.
forth. Now you're 27, you see a lot of these younger guys with titles and things like that. Maybe hadn't gone through the road you had. Do you ever think about that, or this path was just meant for you?
I'm still $1 million fighter. It's just my everybody's path is different, So, but just to see my stablemates and people I came up with, it excites me. It let me know that I'm on the right path and that I know my future is bright because I came up with these guys. I trained with them. I fought with them back in the amateurs and all the way up until now, and to see how far they came, and I know how much work they put in, how much work I put in. So I just know my time is gonna come.
Talk about some of those guys that you share the ring with, Charles, just coming up and
Oh yeah, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney. I came up with a lot of different guys. Who else was real known? Jerron Ennis. We all came. Gary Russell. Everybody got their world. Teofimo Lopez. Everybody got their world title shot. So it's like it's only inevitable for me to get mine. I'm on the right path. I'm winning. I'm at the top of I'm at the top of the division. So my time's gonna come for sure.
yeah, and you're with one of the top promoters now, Golden Boy. You got two legends in your
Yes,
corner,
sir.
Oscar De La Hoya and B Hop Bernard Hopkins. Talk about signing with them and what that experience has been like so far.
And signing with those guys it's like a breath of fresh air. Something new. It was something new. Man, they fulfilling their promises to me. They keeping me active in the ring. So that was one of the real big things I wanted to do, stay active. And they've been doing this my third fight in 9 months. So I'm excited about that. Giving me back to that prospect field, like when I first started pro. So I'm excited about that. And just man, steady the zone push. You getting in the zone push, getting those eyes on you. So it's always just good with those guys, man. It's been a pleasure, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.
I know B Hop is one that loves to give advice and help young fighters. Same with Oscar, but have they given you any particular advice? Just joining the team and
Man, just stay hungry and stay motivated. To be honest, man, just stay hungry and stay motivated, and your time gonna come. Every time I go out to the last two fights I've been with him, and Bernard's been like, man, stay hungry, stay motivated. Your time gonna come. Like you closer than you think. So just stay hungry and stay motivated. And same with Oscar. And I know with them and with all the Riyadh season and everything out there now, it's only right for me to get a big fight sooner than later.
B Hop lost his first pro fight. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing, right? I mean, if you think about it today, if that were to happen,
Man, real underdog story.
yeah, the way he grinded, incredible. But yeah, I know you got their backing. I mean, Oscar said in the ring after your last fight, he's now ready for a world title, and we're going after it. How did that make you feel?
I'm excited. This is what when you first become a boxer in general, you want to be a world champion. You want to have a belt. That's what you dream of. Want to have a belt. And when I turn pro and when I retire, and I want to be a legend and I want to be a champion. That's what it's all about. You want to be a champion and you want to be a legend and you want to get as much out of the sport as you can and leave your legacy in the sport.
So you were there. You were on the undercard of Virgil Ortiz and Bochuk.
Mhm.
Um, you said afterwards you feel like your level's about above those guys.
Mhm. Yes, I think it was a good fight. I think it was a real good fight, a close match, but I think with the things I know and and the way I fight, I think I could be both of those guys. I think that my time's gonna come, and I can't wait till the opportunity comes and I can show the world how great I am. But until then, I'm gonna worry about the opponent I got December 14th, and then I know the future. What the future holds is something big for me. We're both signed to Golden Boy, so that fight can definitely happen. And if Boachuk wins or whatever happens after that, you know, I'm available. I'm open. I'm excited for what's to come next.
Let me ask you this though, because again, somewhat an unknown quantity. So you're kind of in that risk versus reward situation,
Yeah.
right? Kind of a high risk, maybe a
Yeah.
low reward for some of these guys. We
Yeah.
saw that with the welterweight divisions with Spence and Crawford and guys, coming up, they were waiting for the big fight. I even talked to Roy yesterday and asked him about Boots and Virgil fight falling through. And he felt like Boots is just waiting for that one big fight, and you got to eat snacks on your way to the steak, right?
Mm.
Are you worried about being avoided, or do you feel like with Oscar and Bernard and having these other 154 pounders with them, you're like you said, your time will come.
I mean, having Oscar and Bernard, and with the whole new Riyadh season, I think that right there, and just how they are already aligned with that, I think with the Riyadh season, it's hard to kind of it's. I don't think it's no more ducking. I think that they got the money right, they got the situations right for fighters now. So I think that if the fans want to fight strong enough, they can get the fight with the type of guys I got behind, which is Golden Boy and Oscar Hoya and Bernard Hopkins, and with them teaming up with Riyadh season, I think any fight's possible now. So yeah.
Money will be a non-issue, is what I'm
Yeah,
hearing.
yeah, yeah, basically.
Right. You got Turkey there with unlimited resources.
Right.
If you had your choosing after this fight, and not to look ahead, but who would be your next three opponents that you would like to get in the ring with?
Um, I would probably say ex-world champion, just so I can build my name up. So whoever's the ex-world champion that's out here, and then I'll say probably like either a title eliminator than one of the champions, man. If I can't, or I can just skip to ex-world champion straight to title, then I do it like that, and then unification. So however it looks, but I want a belt. So that's the main thing I'm worried about. I'm worried about if I can't get a world title shot next, give me an ex-world champion to build my resume to prove my credibility, and then after that, straight to the world champions or uh uh contender title eliminator or world champion. It's like it's nothing else. Like you can't go back. Like it's hard to say. It's only up from there. So
Right.
I don't
No
know.
names though in particular.
I fight Martaliev, Fondora, Virgil. You know those. You know Crawford, but I don't think Crawford wants to fight at 154. I think he wants to get. So if he vacates, I'm number 3 in the WBO. So that's like the highest ranking I am right now. So I'll take the WBO title shot. That's open too. So whatever.
Yeah, he might be a little bit of that high risk, low
Yeah.
reward situation.
Yeah.
Probably. But he's
But
kind of
if he vacates his belt, I would love to get a chance to fight for it.
yeah. 154 became one of the most stacked divisions overnight.
Yeah.
With everyone moving up and what's going on there. Talk about this guy you're fighting though, Vergara. What do you know about him? What does he bring to the table? Obviously, just listening to you here, you don't overlook anybody once you step
Yeah.
between the ropes. But what do you know about this guy?
I know that he's 20-0 southpaw pressure fighter from Argentina, and he's undefeated. So I know he's coming in hungry. He's southpaw, so that's always a good look, something different. He's aggressive, and he's coming to win, man. When you undefeated, you got a winning mindset. You don't come in thinking about losing. You come in thinking about winning and taking your career to the next level. So I know this fight right here, for me to go to the next level, I need to perform at the top level and to show the division why I'm here and who I really am. So I can't have no slip ups, no mistakes. I got to go in locked in and treat this like this is my world title shot.
Yeah, but it sounds like 2025, you're hoping to be
This
your
should be a
breakout
big
year.
year. Yeah, I think 2025 should be my big year. I'm excited for it too. I can't wait to see what's to come.
Yeah, I can tell, man. I'm excited to see, just learning more about your story and reading up on it. The way that you persevered and stuck through it. It seems like it's given you an extra boost
Yeah.
like in your career.
Yeah, I think so, man. I think it made me appreciate it, and then with all the stuff that happened in my career, man, I'm just really appreciating the journey now. To be honest, I learned to appreciate the journey and to take it one step at a time. I know my time is gonna come. I gotta be ready when it do come. I gotta make sure I'm at the top of my game. So I'm just enjoying the journey, taking it one step at a time. To be honest.
What should we expect December 14th, Ontario, California? You mentioned the eyeballs on DAZN. Not a lot going on, at that time. So a lot of people will be watching it.
December 14th. Just make sure you guys tune in. It's gonna be a dominant performance. I'm gonna show you guys why I'm one of the best, why I'm the best in the division, and why I will be world champion sooner than later.
Charles, man, good luck. I'm glad we got to do this, man, and I'll be looking forward to it. And hopefully we can do it again soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Thank you.